Hey everyone, welcome to this week's live stream. My name's Naz. As you know, let me know if you're watching the replay. Today is going to be a quick live and I want to share 2 tips with you. It's Ramadan, so you probably see I'm looking a bit half dead because it's I don't know, how many hours? Well, 3 hours left to eat. I feel good in general, but I think it's that tiredness where we're not getting enough sleep at night that's getting. So I want to quickly share these 2 tips that will help you. So these are the 2 tips that I shared with my client this morning, and I want to share this with you, and I share this with all of my self-mastery clients. So people that have gone and worked on their traumas, released negative emotions from the past, took the learnings, and now they want to kind of like keep on going with their life, obviously, with managing their emotions. And you guys, anxiety is something that is part of our, health. It's part of our mental health, emotional health, and it doesn't really go and disappear, because what it is really is, it's something that you're worried about that you have not yet experienced, okay? And that comes with some uncertainty, and uncertainty is part of life, right? You make decisions, things happen that you're not really sure of yet. You kind of like know it can go the wrong way or the way that you don't want, but then you also know that it can go the right way as well, but you don't know yet. And your mind generally, our minds generally focuses on the worst case scenarios, like, oh my god, it's going to be the worst. And really only 4% of all the things that we worry about actually are in our control. Other than that, they're not. They are external things out of our control. So it's worth working around that anxiety, if you like, and making it worth your while. So 2 things I'm going to share with you right now. These are the 2 things that I personally do myself when I'm uncertain of what's going on, when things are out of my control, and there is that chance of things not going the way I would like them to. What do I do? Okay, and I'm somebody who has been working on my own self-development for over 4 years now, and I found these 2 things really do help massively. One thing is, you start off with changing your physiology. Okay, you're probably worried about something that you don't really have any control over, and change your physiology, whatever that is. You want to jump on the trampoline, whatever that is. I generally have started to do active meditation. I really like that, and it's a good way to just release some tension, especially when other people have projected it on you. I like that. I don't know if you guys have done active meditation. Let me know in the comments. If you haven't, then just drop active meditation link, and I will send you a link that I use on Messenger. Change your physiology, because what you're doing there is you're changing the thought process, the pattern. A lot of the times when I'm working with other people who aren't yet in self-development and they're worried, like say for example there's a group that I work with, and they don't massively work on their self or their mindset massively, and there's a lot of worry, and then they project their worry onto me. So I might be a little bit worried, but then they give me the more of that worry, and I'm like, okay, yes, it can go this way, it can go this way. So I want to calm myself down, and the fastest way I find works for me and a lot of people is just change your physiology first. Go for a run and go and do something else, whatever that is. Change your physiology, because then you're breathing differently, your focus goes onto your body and not your thoughts. Okay, and then I will just literally just start journaling. I start journaling. I acknowledge the emotion that I'm going through. I acknowledge the situation that I'm going through, and I acknowledge, or then I actually just say, okay, this is how I want it to go, and this is how it's most likely to go, and however way it is, most of the time I just create the vision that I want to see and experience, because only 4% of any situations that I ever worry about are in my control, and most likely this one is not in my control. So why not expect the best? So I'll write down, okay, this is what's happening, we're going to get through this way, and this is the strategies that I'm going to be doing, and this is what I'm going to expect. because I can expect that. I can tell my mind anything that I want. So long as it stays with me, if it needs to, I can tell my mind anything, right? Because if I create my own reality, then if I tell my mind, this is how it's going to be, this is how I'm going to be feeling, this is what's going to happen, I feel good right now. Hey Lucy, hope you're well. I feel good right now, and that's the main thing, because I've got to get through my day-to-day. I've got no control over this external situation, and that could potentially cause anxiety if I keep on worrying about it and thinking the worst case scenario. And then I say, hey, who's my provider? Who's my creator? Right? Everything is happening for me. There's something good in this as well. You must always connect to a higher source. It really does help you get that joy again, and it just takes away all the pressure, right? When you say, okay, God, you deal with this now. This is what I want. This is how I'm going to expect it to be. You deal with it. You know what I need. You know what I need more than what I probably do, because I can't see the whole picture right now. I can just see one part of it. So I leave all my worries to you, my problems to you, but make me aware. I want you to make me aware of the solutions and inspire me to take action when those solutions come to place. Then you're letting go of that worry, you're letting go of anything, and you're asking for what you need to get through, for the growth, with the emotions that you need and want, right, which are positive most of the time, yeah? So journal really helps. Journal is like my tool to get through stuff, always, and it doesn't take a long time. I mean, whenever I've journaled, it takes me about 5-10 minutes. It might take longer, depending on what you're talking about and what you're releasing and what you're trying to make sense of. When it's on paper, it's out of your head, and no longer you're going through all these possibilities in your own mind. They're on paper, and then you're actually telling your mind, this is what I want you to now focus on, and it listens, because you're not just saying it, you are writing it, and it's almost like giving instructions to your mind when you're doing that. And then you're ending it with a positive note, a solution. This is what is in my control right now. I can't control the situation, I can control how I feel, and this is how I choose to feel. Hope that was useful. If it was, definitely share it. Tag your friends who feel like they might need this. This is your way of managing your emotions yourself, because anxiety is only there when you don't know what's going to happen, right? Which a lot of times you might not, right? But at least you can control how you want to feel. That's the key, you guys. And there has been a few situations, not personal, but in a voluntary situation that I volunteer for a specific organisation, and there's been some uncertainty going on in there. And journaling has really helped me get through it with the emotions that I want to get through, which is joy, contentment, and ease. That's what I want, yeah? And I found this really helps. So use it if you feel like it would benefit you. There is a full gold crusher routine in my group on Flourish on Purpose network. You can definitely add yourself in there. I will accept you in, and I will catch you later.